Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
サンプルって何？あ、紐ってこと？でもなんか結構複雑な模様ついてるから、なんかこれっぽいけどね。
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
教会の鐘を鳴らす。
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
どういうことなんだ？そしたら。これ何？あれ？なんかある。あ、靴ね。8。
The shoe prints?
Size 8s. Very similar to the impressions from the Henry case.
Now, who do we remember got caught in bloody size 8s? I think we have our bird.
でもさ、前の犯人捕まえたのにまた同じようなこと起きてるってことは、どういう
We've
こ
got to
と？
nail this guy.
Okay, if you're finished jawing, we need to get moving.
どうすればいいの？あ、電話するの？電話のマーク出てるけど、危ない。
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy who was pretending to be dead?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can
It's
I help,
him,
Detective?
the cop from the newspapers.
I need an address on a Belmont high school.
Checking for you, Detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe, registered to Mrs. Hugo Muller, has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Thanks.
ということ。この人の車があった。でも迎えに行ったなら車はそこに置いてあるの変だよね。
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going? Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that, the coroner's.
How so?
You don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
If I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m.
I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
And this was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children.
怖っ。
He was around here last night before the dance.
え、この人？
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes. There's the son of a bitch
Ah.
now! Hey, you!
はい、何？追いかけんのか。
See if I can cut him off.
あ？どれどれ？ああ、こっちか。ちゃちゃちゃちゃ。なんで逃げんの？え？あ、こっち？早いな、足。あ、ちょっとスピードダウンしてきたな。タックルタックル。あ、ダメだった。ちょっと早いよ、足。あ、ここからあいつ来てくれたんだね。また？
You move a muscle and you're a dead man.
弱っ。普通のおじさんなんだね。
What's your name?
何なの？何してたの？
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the
You know-
children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your
Kimo-
pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
あ、
You're under arrest,
Luigi.
Eli. You are in very deep trouble.
なんで落ちてたのを拾ったってこと？
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli? I'm gonna take out my gun and I'm gonna count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
これを調べるのかな？なんだ？あ、ロープ。
Blood and skin
証拠品
samples.
め
We
っ
better
ちゃあ
get
る
Ray
じゃん。
Pinker out here.
はい。お、パイプ。そんなにさ、
Could be important.
綺麗に揃えて入れとく？証拠品。
The overalls are stenciled HM.
HM、
Omar is a
そうね。
mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
まあ一通り調べたかな。電話する。 この人がやったの？どうなんだろう。
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thank you.
で、さっきの人を尋問すればいいの？
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed? I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
そんな理由で有罪にしていいの？
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest.
でもお父さんをさ、有罪にしちゃったら女の子一人になっちゃうよね。
I got
Are
the
they
jitters
ready?
again.
Bowlers in 2 and the perverts in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
モラーか？
Boys.
モラー
Captain. We were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
?あれどっちがどっちって言ってたっけ？まあいいか。こっち先入ってみる。あ、こ
You
れ
look
はあれ
like you've had
か。
it rough.
モラー
See me asking for your sympathy, boy?
あ、違うな。ルーニーか。
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
11。そんなでかいの履いてるように見えないんだけど。
You're maybe 5'5",
身長も低いし。
5'6" tops. And you wear size 11s? I don't think so, Eli.
That might be on the large side. Maybe 10s.
Maybe 8s.
Now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity, Eli?
You think I was never punished?
You must know what you're doing is evil.
Well, son, nobody's perfect.
You're down on your luck, Eli.
働いてんの？
I've had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
?なんかさ、腕組んだらだいたい嘘ついてるよね。
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't misplace big yellow letters
HM って書いて
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
じゃあ働いてるってこと？
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say.
はい。
I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
まあその辺にあるのを使ったってこと？
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer Magay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie hitching braid. It stays tied.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
わかんないな。ちょっと待って。なんだよ、そのニヤニヤした顔。
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
でも向こうの話も
You're as good as done, Mr. Rooney. All it will take now is some paperwork.
My money, Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
I got the jitters again.
で、これが
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
別にそれならそう言えばいいのね。人間の血かどうかなんて調べればわかるんだからさ。
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army. Why are you just sitting there?
挙動不審だな。
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
いやいや、車にあったか
You're
ら
lying,
ね。
Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler. We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Enough lies, Hugo.
そう
Your
なんだよ
overalls put you at the
や
scene
っ
of the
ぱこの
crime
人
last
がや
night.
ったのかな。
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
本当に嘘つくよね。わかりやすい嘘。
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
ああ、そういうこと？いやーどうなの？やっぱさ、女の子かわいそうだから、あれ？どっちだっけ？あの人に犯人になってもらうか。
I think I've said about all I'm gonna say.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
これでよかったんだろうか。ちょっとわかんないけど。イーライ・ルーニーはドネリー警部や地方建築から歓迎されるだろう。いや、なんかね、モラーの方もめっちゃ怪しかったんだけど、女の子かわいそうだなと思ってこっちにしちゃった。